Shalom, shalom. This is Rabbi Adam Miller, and it is Friday, March 20th. So glad to have you with us today. A lot is going on here in our Temple Shalom online community. Well, we know that there's a lot of digital content out there right now, from actor Josh Gad reading children's stories to the Indigo Girls to even Broadway Live. We're excited to have you with us for our new Temple Without Walls. Let's share some of the exciting things that are happening in our temple community right now. Allow me to share with you our upcoming events. We have this morning at 10 a.m. Coffee Talk via Zoom with Cantor Azu. You can find that link in your email that went out earlier this week. Tonight, we welcome Shabbat at 7:30 p.m. via our live stream. You can find that at www.naplestemple.org. You'll see a live stream tab on the homepage, or you can click the media tab at the top. Tomorrow morning on Saturday, we have Torah study via Zoom with Rabbi Boxman. The link is back in that email from the congregation. That's at 9 a.m. And at 10 a.m. tomorrow, we have our Shabbat morning service via live stream, again, at our temple website. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., our Havdalah will go up on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook page. And coming back around on Monday, March 23rd, you'll have Coffee Talk with me, Rabbi Miller, at 10 a.m. I look forward to seeing you. Remember, for those coffee talks, it's BYOJ, bring your own Java. We'll be here online waiting to interact with you, to see each other and create community. But you bring the coffee so you can join us and have a little caffeine too. We're excited to see you for those events. I'd also like to share with you some other exciting events coming up in the future. Some of our members have offered to lend their talents. Keep an eye out, as next week we'll be having All Stitched Up with Nowhere to Go, hosted by Judy Miller, yes, my mom, who will be there for all those knitaholics and stitchaholics out there who want to share their projects and communicate with each other. That will be a Zoom gathering next week. And also coming up next week, we will be having our first Shalom After Dark, a special concert with our member Rowan Samuel. So many exciting things that are going on. If you would like to lend your talents to an event or project to help our digital community, please email or contact myself, Rabbi Boxman, Cantor Azu, or Jeanette Fisher to let us know. We're happy to engage you. In addition to those events going on, wanted to offer you a little bit of teaching for today, especially as we're getting close to Shabbat. This week's portion is a double portion called Vayakhel Pikudei, as we come around to the end of the book of Exodus. Moses gathers all the people together and recounts for them what went into the construction of the Mishkan, the mobile worship structure that they will be taking with them wherever they go. Now, the rabbis notice that not only does Moses list all the items that are being donated, but when the Mishkan construction is finished, he actually goes back and does an accounting of all the things that were given, even down to the smallest silver rings, which wouldn't be visible. He notes every single gift that has been given. Now, the rabbis give a couple of explanations for this. One possibility, they say tongue-in-cheek, is that Moses was worried the people would already start kvetching, worrying that their donations weren't going to be noticed. So he made sure to note every single gift that was given. But I think a more powerful way to look at this is that Moses is sharing with us, and Torah is teaching us, that every gift matters. The Mishkan was the central gathering place for the Israelites. It was the space that was going to unite the people together, to give them a sense of oneness and connect them with God. By noting every single gift, even down to those that were not visible to the eye, Moses is letting us know that everyone matters when it comes to creating community, that every single contribution helps create the wonderful Kehila Kadosha, the holy community that we share with each other. And it's particularly important to note those things that might not be ordinarily noticed. And so I want to take an opportunity in our Shalom Shalom message today to acknowledge those people who are working so hard behind the scenes right now to help us as we transition to being a temple without walls and more of a virtual experience. First, I want to thank all of those individuals who have stepped up and contacted us to volunteer, to offer their time and energy to help us bring resources to people who are isolated at home and unable to get out. We still need more volunteers. So if you are able to go out and get groceries or medicines and help people feel more connected as part of our One Family, please contact our office today. But I want to thank Tussie Schneider and Bobby Katz, who have helped coordinate some of these efforts, making sure that our most vulnerable members are not feeling isolated and alone. In addition, I want to take time to acknowledge the members of our temple staff, our office staff, who have worked so hard over this last week to help us transition to being more digital. I want to thank Julie Fisher, Randy Butterworth, Anna Maria Tamargo, Maxine Gould, Jeanette Fisher, and Shayna Aronson for helping turn us into a virtual home for all of you. Without their efforts, many of them unseen, we wouldn't be able to do what we are accomplishing right now. Together, all of us, seen and unseen, are making Temple Shalom a home wherever we may be. We hope that you find some shalom this Shabbat, that it's a day of blessing, peace, and love for you. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Shalom, shalom.